You're good right there, bro.
Okay. Hey, how's it going?
Who are you?
Manny Ornelas.
How long have you worked for Keen Ramps?
A little over 4 years now.
How long have you worked at Keen Ramps?
I started right before COVID happened.
Okay.
He just needed some help at the shop to get caught up for Christmas, and
Yeah.
then COVID kind of happened. Everybody took off, and he called me back. He came crawling on back.
All right, Andrew, you're up next. Okay, so how long have you worked for Keen Ramps?
About 6 months now.
Dope.
Yeah, 6 months.
How long have you been skating?
Coming up on 40 years probably.
Holy shit, really?
Yeah, 86,
How old are you?
52.
Dude, that's crazy.
So, been a bit.
I mean, that's crazy because I didn't think you were in your 50s.
Yep.
Damn.
I'm the seasoned guy over here.
Skating keeps you young.
Try that and whiskey.
Yeah, there you go. How long have you been skating?
My big brother started skating probably in like 2000, 2001. I just copied
Okay.
him, followed him.
I like that you still rock like the early 2000s hat steez too.
Oh, you already know it.
With it to the side.
Got to.
So how do you like it?
Dude, I love it.
You can say whatever you want. Corey's not going
I
to see
fucking
this.
hate it. Nah, I love it, honestly. It's sick being like surrounded by skating all the time. A job will always be a job, but it's nice to like wake up every morning and do something that you love to do. Like I worked the steel shop for years, like random fucking jobs that you're just like, you hate waking up every day. I'd
Sure.
go like hide in a corner all day and try to just let the day go by. See, it's crazy because like other jobs where I work like 6-hour days, 8-hour days, like I could do 9-10-hour days here, and I feel like they go by faster than a 6-hour day at a job you hate. You know what I mean?
That's really dope. That's
Yeah.
like, that's kind of priceless.
I love it.
Yeah,
It's been really great.
yeah. What is great about it as opposed to a different job?
Well, I mean, everybody here is super, super cool. You know what I mean? Corey's super sick. And like, I've been skating like my whole life. So doing,
I should have asked that first.
you know what I mean? Like, so doing shit that's like this and doing events, like it's been like, honestly, not like a job. It's obviously a job, but
Yeah.
you know what I mean? It's been really sick.
A lot of the times it doesn't feel like work, even though it's like swimming. When you go swimming, your muscles are working, you're
Yeah.
sweating, you're getting a workout.
Yeah.
But because you're in water and constantly refreshed, it doesn't feel
Yeah,
like
it feels good. Yeah. It's been honestly like a dream job.
What's it like working for a skater-owned, operated, ran business?
I've done it before and it's always awesome. Less stress, like it's a chill environment, but we get shit done.
And I said this to Manny, I said this to Andrew, but when you work in a field that you're passionate about, it doesn't always feel like work. And then because you're passionate about it, you want to do a good job. So
Yeah.
it's like you would be doing this good job anyway if you weren't getting paid for it.
Yeah, it doesn't
Yeah.
feel much. I mean, it is work, but it doesn't feel like you're doing it like crazy.
Sure.
So-
What's it like working for a skater-owned and operated business?
First of all, it's pretty cool because I get to meet half the dudes I played Tony Hawk with, so meeting all my
Right.
idols is pretty cool.
You mean as characters in the game?
Yeah. So I mean, like, actually getting to sit there and watch them skate in real life, and they're asking me how I built the ramp, this, and that's pretty cool. So
Yeah.
all my friends that I used to skate with, run into them. It's like, oh, like, what are you doing? It's like building ramps for Tony Hawk. It's like, oh shit. So it's cool to like show off to them that I'm
Sure.
still like in the game.
Are there any pros to having your coworkers and your boss being a skater? Is that even a question worth asking?
No, for sure. Well,
Okay.
like again, going back to like other jobs, just like you're almost like the only different person at any other job where everyone's like just there to work, do whatever. Right here, like everybody like understands, like they have the same passion that you do. They understand like, oh shit, that looks like a spot right there or something. You could like relate in that sense.
Sure.
Opposed to, like I said, any other job, you're kind of just like, oh, that looks sick, but they won't get it. You know what I mean?
Also, it's like, because we're all skaters, it's a very fundamental piece of who we all are. So being able to relate on that level, probably, I would imagine, I mean, I've worked in skate shops and it was the same, like you relate on that fundamental level. So like working with one another, it just feels like you're home.
Yeah, exactly. Like
Yeah.
you're almost just hanging out with the homies. Like they don't really, like nobody feels like a coworker. Everybody's like your actual homie. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, that's cool.
I hang out with these guys outside of work.
I mean, I don't think I've ever really worked with like people who actually skate. You know what I mean?
Right.
Usually just done like construction, so it's kind of just like one kind of demographic. Like,
I'm curious, does it make it like easier to like in any regard working? Does working
for
with
sure.
skaters? Okay.
For sure. I mean, Adrian doesn't really skate, anymore, but Manny's cool, Chuck's cool, Corey's cool. No.
Adrian's not.
Adrian's whatever, dude. Yeah. Yeah, like we all connect in a different way. You know what I mean? It's easy to talk to each other. We don't really like argue about nothing. Everything's just been like really laid back.
As long as you're getting your shit done.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, you still got to work. You know what I mean?
Right.
So
Yeah, everyone's cool. Like, I mean, everyone's cool. We talk about skateboarding. We talk about other stuff. We shit talk each other.
Sure.
And it's just kind of like just go. We have fun. But it's
pushing
always
40.
awesome to have like a boss that skates.
Yeah.
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 Or tries to skate. I've had other ones that still try to skate, or as long as they still have the love for skateboarding, it's awesome.
And how do you think that because everyone does skate, how do you think that affects the work environment here?
I think it's good, and it also makes everyone kind of like it's rad that when we build something for events, we will like ride it and see, make sure it feels good too.
Yeah, that's probably the best part. You get to test the shit.
Yeah, like the other day we built some stuff up in LA, and like we skated a little bit. We're like, okay, everything feels good.
Yeah. Is there a benefit to your boss skating, the crew skating, like being in that type of work environment?
We get a little bit of extra time because he wants to skate the ramp after we're done building it. So
Right.
we get to milk his clock while he's.
I was gonna ask, you get to be on the
watch
clock?
Him.
Yeah.
Well, Corey still shreds. So when we're there with him, we get to just watch him go crazy, and
Sure.
he pays us to watch and clap for him.
The fact that everyone skates, do you think that facilitates a better environment relationship of coworkers just working together?
Yeah, I think for the customer too, because they're pretty stoked to like get everything out, because everybody knows how it was to get their first box, their first rail,
Sure.
whatever it is. So we don't know who it's going out to, and we always just talk about like, oh, little Timmy's gonna be psyched when he gets his.
That's the theme that I'm noticing when asking everyone this, is that like because you're passionate about it, you're gonna do not only a better job, but it like kind of doesn't feel like work. So you're just hyped.
Yeah.
Are there any cons?
Cons to a skate business? I guess
It's still work
yeah, it's still work, but I wouldn't even say that's a con. I would say
because you have to work a job anyway.
Yeah, like not to be like, oh, it's the best, like everything's perfect. But I can't think of any fucking con. I guess like sometimes you do get a little burnt out on skating. Like I feel like I might even skate less sometimes because like I'm literally surrounded by skating all the time.
Yeah.
When you work a regular job, like the first thing you want to do is like just go out and like skate all weekend.
Yeah, skating's like not necessarily your escape anymore because
Yeah.
it's your everyday life now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't even know if I'd call it a con. I don't even really mind like the fucking 14, 15-hour days. Like
Yeah.
it is what it is. Like I said, it goes by faster when you're doing something you love.
Sure. And if you're
Yeah.
passionate about it, the job's gonna get done right and good.
Yeah, for sure.
Man, are there any cons?
Working with Adrian? No. At this point, no, I have no cons, dude.
Any cons?
Kind of working with a bunch of pussies. I don't know if I could say that. Sorry. A bunch of,
Well, it's a good thing you're really
we
tall.
cut all that. We cut all that. It's cool. Shout out Justin Bieber.
What's it like working in skating as in a skater-owned and operated business, and having everyone here like actually be a skater?
I would say on the one hand, it's awesome because the nature of what you're doing is something fun and what you love, and skateboarding, I've been obsessed with it for 30 years now.
Yeah.
Like I eat, live, breathe it, dream about it. Like I'm like a skater through and through. And, that's really gratifying to work in skateboarding and work on these big events that, have an impact on just the whole industry and the vibe, and like working with Thrasher and Red Bull and all these big brands. Like it's awesome. It's a dream come true. Like working with some of the big skaters is great. I could go on and on about like the things that I'm thankful and grateful for, but I do want to give the devil's advocate, or like the inverse of it. Sometimes it's a little daunting. Like I'm so inundated with like skate stuff that when I finally have free time, I don't want to skate.
Right.
Like I'll get this like bad taste in my mouth for it, where I'm like, I go to all these things, I go to Deathmatch, I go to these contests and these demos that we build and these things for big brands. And I'm talking to pro skaters all the time and collaborating with them, and always just talking about skating.
Yeah.
And then I'll finally have this window of nothing to do, and I'm like, typically nothing to do window, I'm skating.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm like, I've had too much skating. So that is the downside of it.
Well, skating is no longer your escape. Skating is your everyday life reality now.
Yeah.
I think that a part of that's normal, but something that I do think is really cool about working in a field that you love is that like all of these guys, like if they didn't skate, they probably wouldn't care about the end product or end result nearly
True.
as much as they do because they do skate.
That-
They're like,
that
I want
is-
this to be good.
That is very true because, you know, say they were framing houses.
Yeah.
You're framing a house and you're like, oh, some guy's going to come and put drywall over my framing. Like, I don't care what it looks like.
Right.
And then ultimately, they're probably not stoked on like building someone else's dream home.
Right.
Whereas if you're building someone's dream ramp and, you know, coming from a background of skateboarding, you're going to appreciate the feeling that they're going to get.
Right.
So, yeah, I would hope that that makes the end product that much better.
It's
right?
almost more like service-oriented mentality because you're like,
Yeah.
I'm building this for someone and they're going to enjoy it. And I love skating.
Yeah.
I would enjoy it.
And it also helps that it's typically for like the residential side of the business is typically for kids.
Right.
And so just knowing that like you're making a kid's day really means a lot. It
Right.
matters.
Think about how stoked you were to get your first ramp.
Exactly. And then it's also nice just being around people that sort of are like-minded. Growing up skateboarding, you get this level of like, you're kind of anti-authority, I hop fences, like run from security guards. Or that's how it used to be anyways.
Right,
In the
right.
late 90s, early 2000s.
Right.
So I feel like everybody has an appetite for risk. They're not afraid to get hurt. They're kind of a little bit more like no bullshit, like a little rougher around the edges.
Right.
So everybody kind of shares that same mentality a bit. Like I'm
Right.
down to get dirty, I'm down to work hard. So the skater ethos being amongst everybody is really nice.
Most of your day is spent here. So like by having everyone being like-minded and you're interested in the same things, it just makes your life not only that much more tolerable, but enjoyable.
For sure. So yeah, I'm pretty happy and proud of like the environment that's built here. Like sometimes I wish there was a little more like camaraderie. Like sometimes I put the blinders on so much of like this job and this job and this and like things need to go out. Like I forget to tell people that like, hey, I'm thankful for what you're doing.
Well, you're telling them now publicly.
Yeah. Hopefully they watch this video.
Yeah.
Or hopefully they're just eavesdropping
Yeah.
from over there.
They can hear. Yeah.
Yeah, so I guess there is camaraderie here. I wish sometimes I did a little better job about like patting people on the back.
Yeah. Well, maybe you can get us all pizza right now.
Sure. Yeah, and like a 2-liter of cola.
Sure.